Something's Brewing is sponsored by Willimantic Brewing Company.
Happy New Year, everyone. Something's Brewing this week takes us to North Haven. 12% Beer Project recently opened. Now, they get their name from this. The first beer they imported was a 12% Belgian. Now, they are a little different than your average brewery. You can get different beers here from a variety of craft brewers. Joining us now, Alex Blanc, General Manager of 12% Beer Project. So nice to be here.
Thanks for coming.
We've been hunting you down for a long time. So tell everyone what 12% is all about.
We're a lot of people think we're a contract brewery, and we're not. We are a partnership of about 15 brands.
Okay.
Some of them are local in Connecticut. Some of them are in New York City, Columbus, Ohio, Sweden. And we work closely with them to help them make and distribute their beer.
Wow, so when people come here, they could really try a bunch of different beers from a variety of brewers.
Yeah, what's great is all the beer's made here.
Okay.
Oftentimes the brewers are here making their own beers. Sometimes they can't travel from Sweden or places like that. But you can get fresh beer that would be ordinarily a West Coast beer right in Connecticut. You can also find a local Connecticut brewer making their beer here as well.
Yeah,
So,
and you do everything on site?
everything on site. We make all the beer, we store all the beer, we have all the hops.
Do you can too here?
We can here.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, everything.
All right, so let's talk about a couple beers.
Okay.
So the first, a Hoppy Blonde.
All right, it's a really interesting story. A gentleman named Zach Ross, he was the head brewer at Kent Falls, which is a Connecticut brewery, right? Goes down to Aslan to be their head of creative, which is down, a great brewery down in Virginia, wants to get back to Connecticut, wants to start his own brand. Recently came back up, and we helped him launch, he doesn't have his own facility, we helped him launch his brand, Marlowe Ales, named after his grandfather. And this Hoppy Blonde is his second beer. It's a 4% beer that it's fantastic, and we'll try it in a little bit.
So the next beer, Fat Orange Cats, a new IPA they have.
That's right. It's Bruno the Baby Beer Cat. So we met Mike and Sheila about a year and a half ago, and they have this tiny one-barrel brewery, farm brewery. We love their beer. We've been working with them for a while to help them make more beer, and so they made a much larger batch of Bruno the Baby Beer Cat here, and we're able to now get it into local bars, and so we're excited.
Next is a sour ale.
Yeah.
Where's this one from?
This is from one of our partners, Abomination Brewing Company. A great story. Two gentlemen out of the Allentown area of Pennsylvania, and they came, they showed us their beer. We were really impressed by it. So we've just brewed this sour ale. It's with milk, sugar, honey, plum, and raspberries. It's delicious. We packaged it yesterday. And it's an interesting story. Those guys have actually moved up to Connecticut to just brew here.
Wow.
They're doing all their brewing right out of this facility.
Awesome. And then last but not least, a Session IPA. Where's that one from?
Yeah, so that one's from Omnipolo, which is one of our larger brands. They're based out of Sweden. We have been working with them for 7 or 8 years, and we've they make great IPAs, but if you took one of their IPAs made in Sweden and imported it over here, it would be not quite the same thing that you would get right out of their facility over there. So we work with them closely to make their beers stateside. So you're having a fresh beer that was conceived of in Sweden, in New Haven, Connecticut. So it's really exciting.
So Alex, now that you've been open about a month and a half, you've decided to expand the hours.
Yeah, so we're going to be open Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 8, and we'll be having some special events at times. If you follow us on social media, 12% Beer Project, we'll announce those events. So, yeah.
And spell out the 12.
Spell it, thank you, TWELVE.
Because I did the
1-2%.
1-2, yes.
It was not the most clever of names, but it's us, and we're sticking with it. So.
All right, well, thanks for having us.
Thanks
we
for coming.
appreciate it. Okay, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Something's Brewing at 12% Beer Project. Cheers.